You're beautiful even when you're worried.
Seriously?
Seriously. You are special, Deva.
I never looked for love that night. I only walked beside a friend. We shared the road, we shared the silence, not knowing where the journey ends. I thought a friend was just a hand to hold, a voice beside me when the night was cold. But somewhere between the laughter and the rain, something quietly began to change. Maybe love was never meant to start with a promise or a racing heart. Maybe it begins much more quietly, with someone simply choosing to stay. You were the rain I never knew I needed, the quiet water keeping my heart alive. I had learned to stand alone through every storm, but with you beside me, I remembered how it feels to bloom. From ancient stones beneath the desert sky to whispered shadows where the old bells cry, we kept walking, never knowing where we'd go. And somewhere on the way, my heart began to know. You never asked me to become someone new. You never tried to change the things I knew. You simply stayed when the road became unclear, and somehow every darkness felt less near. Maybe love is not a sudden flame. Maybe it grows without a name, like a flower opening after rain, slow, softly, without asking why. With I never knew I needed, the quiet water keeping my heart alive. I had learned to stand alone through every storm, but with you beside me, I remembered how it feels to bloom. I faced the dark before, I've carried stones behind my door. I never needed someone to save me, I only needed someone who would stay. And you stayed. You were the rain I never knew I needed, the quiet light that found me in the dark. I walked through every storm believing I could carry every wound alone. But love was never about being saved, it was knowing someone would stay. And if this road should lead us anywhere, I'll be grateful that you were there. Through every road, through every night, was strong before you came, but somehow, with you beside me, I learned to bloom again. You were there.